Hello and welcome everyone. We are here with Pratik Thakker. Hello Pratik, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Urvashi. It's a pleasure to be working with Ashok and team Tech Job Fairs team. So thank you for inviting me.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you here today as well. I would like to give the introduction about Pratik first. So he's Israel's LinkedIn influencer and founder and a CEO of a WebSoli that helps tech companies to grow in India, Asia Pacific by providing a local tech teams, capital, and drive the marketing, sales, and growth. Pratik, please share with us more about the skills one needs to succeed.
Of course. Hi everyone. Thank you everyone for joining. I would love to hear where are you guys joining from. So maybe you can put it in the comments. So I'll love to see where you're coming from. Uh, just a second. I'll share my screen shortly. Okay. So let me know if you can see my screen. Hello. Okay, great. Learn the skill you need to succeed in at almost anything. Okay, it's I want you to guess what is this number one skill that you need in order for you to succeed. My name is Pratik Thakker. Urvashi introduced me already. I help a lot of tech companies grow in India. I moved to Israel almost 8 years ago and been working in high tech industry for over a decade. Now, today I'm here to share with you something very special, which is something close to my heart, and that skill is selling yourself. Now, if you're going for a job interview, you're selling yourself. You are going on a date, you're selling yourself. You're pitching a business idea, you're selling yourself. Even like I'm giving you a speech here, I'm selling myself. No matter what we do, you are in sales. Now let me start by asking you a very interesting question. How have you ever used Tinder, OkCupid, JDate, or any other dating application? Now most of us will say yes, right? Although, like, this dating application were launched before even like I got married, so I missed all the fun. Never mind. Imagine you are set to go on first date with someone new. Now what? Checking out on their social media. Of course, you do a background check, right? According to the science and the research, 77% of the people said the research potential date. Thanks to the internet and social media, it's easier than ever before to get to know someone without actually knowing them. Similarly, imagine you applied for a job and waiting for the call. HR receives your CV and does some research, but for some reason, you don't get a call. What went wrong? On average, a corporate job offer attracts 250 plus resumes. Of those candidates, 4 to 6 will be called for an interview, and only one will get a job. Now, HR has to filter so many candidates and select few for the in person interview with hiring manager. Did you know, on average, 70% of HR will look at your LinkedIn profile before even they decide to contact you? Getting a job or sitting in front of the hiring manager is secondary. First goal is to get the call from the HR and be in there 4 to 6 candidates who will be called for the interview. So, what do we learn from these examples? People do judge book by its cover. Let me repeat. People do judge a book by its cover, especially in the digital age. Remember, this is digital age, right? We buy everything online. We shop online, we learn online, we play online, even our jobs are going online. This session we are doing, it's also online. Now let me ask you a question. Do you buy anything online without checking reviews? Like, let's say if you go to amazon.com and you want a product, would you buy anything without checking reviews? And I guess the answer will be no. People will judge you based on your online reputation. You are the product, remember? Now let's talk about how you can sell yourself when you meet in person. I spoke about how you can sell yourself digitally, making sure your digital reputation is good enough. Now let's talk about how you can sell yourself when you meet somebody in person. First 7 seconds in which you meet somebody according to the size is when you will make a first impression. In short, other person forms an opinion about you based on your energy, your attitude, your manners, and how you're dressed. Making a great first impression should be top of your list. Next is to connect and build rapport. What do I mean by that? Use nice analysis. This is what I call as nice analysis, because every person has their needs, interest, concerns, and expectations. If you kind of understand their nice analysis, automatically you can be, communicate well enough and build rapport with them. Don't try to be interesting, be interested. Okay, this is very important. Again, don't try to be interesting, be interested uh, in their needs, in their interests, in their concerns, and in their expectations. The moment you get interested in someone's feeling, they start feeling connected with you. Before fixing the level of dealing, we need to fix the level of feeling. Once this feeling level is the same, automatically the dealing level go higher. Remember, business deals we do are logical. The people we are dealing right now, or any time in your job interview or business pitch or anything you do, people judge you based on the emotions. So make sure you do this. Now let me tell you the secret to selling. Maybe you can guess and put it in the comment. I would love to hear what you think. What is the secret of selling? There's one secret. There is no secret. There is no secret to sell. Okay, the secret to selling is not selling at all. How many times you received a phone call or an email out of the blue, and for some reason you don't know who wants to sell you something. They might have the best product or service in the world, but because you don't know them, you won't trust them, and because you don't trust them, as a result you won't buy. As simple as that. So people buy from people they trust. Don't start a conversation trying to sell anything. First is to understand the likes, understand the dislikes, understand the needs and wants, and then connect and build trust. Sales will automatically follow. Again, I will repeat, there is no secret. Secret to selling is not selling at all. Finally, there is one important thing that you need to take care of is being authentic, being honest, being yourself. And selling yourself, it's a learning of lifelong learning. So you can't master it in one day. You have to like practice it every single day. Thank you. Feel free to connect me with me on LinkedIn, and I'll take some questions if you have in the comment box. HR management ensures profile based on real or fake. So LinkedIn, I've been active on LinkedIn like for a while, and if you visit my profile, you will see and understand that LinkedIn is a place where, let's say, if any HR goes to your LinkedIn profile and your profile is not updated, if you don't have your description updated of your previous jobs or about us section, it's kind of resumes are gone. Days when we were sending CVs or resumes, it's your online website, it's your online reputation. You need to make sure that it's up to date. And also, like, there were times when HR used to take a lot of recommendation calls. They still do it, but there is a section where you ask for a recommendation from your previous employer or colleagues you worked with, and that helps you build trust. So yeah. What if you become like something that's not available on Amazon, like a luxury car? Okay, that's funny, but the reality is, like, in these days, we don't buy usually. Like, if you go to Amazon, you don't buy any product. You firstly check what is the ratings, and then you go for a detailed review, what people have written about the product, and then you check the product images or the videos. Similarly, like, we are humans. If we want to hire somebody, we will do a lot of background check, or even in relationships, you do a proper background check, even like before you start to seriously date someone. So in any format, if you go, people want to be trusted, and that's why they check for reviews or recommendations.
Um, Next question, I can just put it on the stage, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. How our resume get filtered and how to prepare a killer resume. I think that's something that is you already answered, right?
Yeah, there's one more thing that I will share my screen and show people, that how to get filtered. It's very interesting one. One second. So if you can see my LinkedIn profile, okay, I'm going the job section right now, and let's say, for example, I'm looking for head of marketing, okay, and
Mhm.
now when I want to apply for this position, for example, head of digital media in Toronto, for example. So when I scroll down, I see there are top skills required for this job, right? Now, and also, in sub application, you will see the posted by, okay. So this is also like few tips that I can give you right now that will change your job application process incredibly. Okay, so first go for the job you're applying, see the skill set. So for example, I have top 3 out of 10, okay. So all of these skills I need to add it into my LinkedIn profile. So I go to my LinkedIn profile and add this, and automatically this all the check boxes will be checked. And as soon as you apply now, your application will be on top of other applicants because you matched 10 on 10. And
Mhm.
that's like kind of a secret that nobody shares. So there is one more process I will do to accelerate my application. Let's say, for example, I applied here, and then I will reach Bob, and then I will message him. Hey, Bob, I see that there's an open position. Here's my CV. Can you help me reach out to VP marketing in your company for this position? I will really appreciate it, for example. Automatically, you are like, taking away like the competition, because you took an extra efforts in making sure you did customization, you reach out to the people.
Okay, yeah, that was very helpful. Thank you so much.
Of
Another
course.
question is on the stage is that how can um, we can more utilize the social media if compared to the job portal?
Job portal are no more relevant. Like, I would say, there are, like, you can apply for jobs, but I personally feel LinkedIn has grown significantly in terms of two ways. It's not the not just a job platform anymore. It's more of like, social community for hiring, and also building personal brand, also finding leads. So it's an overall platform now. What I did, like, when I was starting out my career, I didn't want to build my personal brand on LinkedIn, but I just started posting, and automatically, because of my post, I got jobs, I got clients. So what I was doing consistently was showing up in newsfeed of the people who I'm connected with, and I shared with the world what I'm doing and what I'm selling. Automatically, by adding value to their newsfeed, I was approached for job offers. I was approached for clients, and that's how I grew. So yes, you can leverage social media in this direction.
Cool, that is very important tip. Well, we have a couple of more questions, but I think we are running out of the time, so we have to end the session here. I would like to say a big thank you to you for taking your time off and with us today for sharing this wonderful and informative talk.
Thank you, Rishi. It was a pleasure to be here.